Oh, look, there I am. Fantastic. Can you hear me? Huh? Oh. It's not a join. It's on my Facebook Live. So it's on the Chaos and Order group. You may have to refresh your screen. All right. Can you hear me? Yay. Okay. Perfect. There's a bit of a lag. So my wonderful husband is in the other room, and he is kind of talking to me and making sure we have all of the tech that is happening tonight. Let me make sure my sound is off on my phone. I've got my cell phone up here so I can see if there are any comments. So I'll keep looking up that direction to see what's going on. And I've got my notes over to my left, and I've got my list of art things that I want to show you over to my right. So I will be referring to them as we go. I have the light and the fan over my head because if I don't have it on, it looks like I am in a deep, dark, dreary cave. Well, it looks like Joe Claire has joined us. Hi, Joe Claire. Thanks for joining me. We have somebody that says Facebook user is so exciting. Let me see if I can figure out how to see the comments. I don't know how to see the comments. Okay. So thank you for saying hello. Thank you for loving the setup. I can see Joe Claire's here. I can't see anybody else's name pop up on StreamYard. I am using StreamYard, as you can see from the corner video, if it's coming through. Yep. So if you have any questions for me, please go ahead and ask them. I don't know if I'll be able to get to them until after the live, but I will try to answer them live. Ooh, that didn't do any good, did it? I will try to answer them live. What is up with my hair? Oh, well, anyhow, I'll try to answer them here live. If not, oh, hi, Molly. Hey, thanks for joining me. So if you come in and I can't see who you are, yes, Joe Claire's the only one with a name. Go ahead and put your name in the comments for me. So like do your little comment dash and then your first name so that I can say hi and I can talk right back to you. For those of you who know me, you know I'm good at talking back. Anyhow, just killing some time, making sure that we get everybody on here that wants to be on here with us. So tonight is going to be a big night. I am so glad. Oh, Tori's here. Hi, Tori. Hi, John. Thanks for joining me. I'm so glad you're all here tonight. We are doing my very first ever launch event for specifically selling my art here on my art Facebook group. Thank you for joining the group. I would like to thank everyone who is a member. I see Rue is on and she says you need StreamYard to see your name. I see her name, so I know she's here. Hi, Diana. I'm glad you're here with us. So I'm totally excited to be here tonight with all of you for this. And thank you for joining me. My name is Susan Holt, and I am an artist. I was going to tell you a story tonight about how I got involved in... No, I'm gonna tell you the story about how I got involved in pet rescue. Anya's here. Hi, Anya. Hi, Tom. Hi, Bernard. I love that you guys are here. Thank you so much. And I'm going to tell you the story about how I got involved in doing pet rescue, because 3 of the pieces I want to show you tonight actually go to pet rescues. uh, 7 years ago yesterday is my dog Belle's Gotcha Day. You've seen pictures of her here when I post about my studio dog. That is her. She's now 12-ish years old. We don't know exactly how old she is. Mochi is here too. Yay, Mochi Moch. Mochi is my cat. Belle is around here somewhere as well. But Belle is about 12 years old. We don't know her exact age because she was a res dog. And up on the Navajo Reservation in the Four Corners area of the U.S. And we don't know how long she was out there, but it was for a good while. And the good people up at Good Dog Rescue rescued her and her 4 mini-me puppies. They were little carbon copies of her. We have the picture, and it's just absolutely adorable. So they eventually got her to one of the local no-kill shelters. Yes, absolutely, Tori. Adopt, don't shop. I'm all right there with you. Rescue is the best breed, 100%. So they got her down to Arizona Animal Welfare League, AAWL, and that is where my friends John and Rue were volunteering at the time. And my heart dog had just passed away a few months before, and my blood pressure was spiking. I wasn't doing well. So I told my husband, you might not be ready yet, but medically I am ready, and this is a necessity for me. So I saw her picture on the website, and I kept asking Rue, to give me details about Belle. And she kindly did. And she was not one of the dogs that Rue had gone over and taken out for walks or anything up until then. But she made it a point one weekend to go in and to sit in her kennel with her because she is still a shy dog. We've worked on her, and she has had a lot of puppy therapy, and she's on puppy meds. And Rue sat with her, and my husband and I were actually out to lunch with another friend. And she, yes, Rebecca says she was so sad at the shelter. Yes, she was. And Rebecca, aka Rue, texted us pictures and said, come get this dog. Yes, Belle the scaredy dog. Absolutely. She's totally a scaredy dog. I am her emotional support human, not the other way around. So my husband, Chris, he's on here tonight as Chris Kurtz. So if he replies to you in the comments like he knows what he's saying, he probably knows what he's saying. So Chris and I went down to the shelter and met Belle that day. And we were like, yeah, we could have this dog in the house. Absolutely no problem. She's fine. But we couldn't take her home that day because they had sent her over on an overnight, a weekend getaway. And and she didn't pee the entire time she was at these people's house, which was about 28 to 36 hours, which is a lot for a dog, even a 75-pound dog. That's a lot of time to not pee. She did poop once for them. Yay, that's something. But they brought her back and said, we don't think this is a really good fit, and we think she might have a bladder infection. So the on-site team of veterinarians over at AAWL, who are absolutely amazing and fantastic people, wanted to do, a urinalysis on her and just sign her off medically before we took her home. So I got on the list to be called and for her results. And as soon as they called and said, yep, she's all clear, she obviously just didn't like those people, I called my husband and I said, I'm going to adopt her. I realize it is Tuesday at 11 a.m. and you're at work. I'll do the paperwork. So I went down and did the paperwork and I adopted my dog, brought her home, and took her outside. Didn't expect her to pee, and she didn't. and came back inside, and I have a recipe for dog safe peanut butter puppy treats. So I made her the puppy treats, and I let her lick the spoon. When I handed the spoon to her and put it up to her nose, her eyes went from normal dog eyes to really big dog eyes. It was really, really cute. And she instantly thought I was the best thing since Swiss cheese, because Swiss cheese is pretty awesome. Yes, my husband says that she wouldn't pee in front of him for 6 months. He jokes that I actually adopted a robot dog because she still doesn't do some things in front of him that she does in front of me, like roll in the grass and bark at my face outside and want me to play chase with her and all that kind of fun stuff. But got her home, and the next morning, so it was about 18 hours since I had her home, she went outside and she did both. She peed and pooped for me, and I was like, yes, I did it. So I was very glad that I had found her, and it turned out that she needed a buddy, so we adopted another dog from them a couple months later. And that dog was Cinder. And for those of you who knew Cinder, she was a half Basset, half Border Collie, and just an absolute hoot. And they were besties for a very long time, for 5 years. And we lost her last November. She had a heart condition from heartworm, and there was a mass growing in between her muscle of her heart and her pericardial sac. And it was one of the fast-growing tumors, and she was rushed to the emergency room. Yes, Cinder Cytosaurus. And it was too late for us to save her. So we were there with her at the end, and she was a very good girl. But we still have Belle, which is amazing to both of us because she does have valley fever. But she's medicated and she's doing well on the meds, and we are so happy to have her in our life. So thank you to Good Dog Rescue. Thank you to Susan Dick, who had her for a year up there. Thank you for AAWL, who held on to her for us for 4 months. And thank you to Rue for going down and spending time with her and letting us know that she was ready to come home. So we appreciate all of your hard work with that. But I started talking more and more to Rue about volunteering because it had been something I had been interested in for a while and just hadn't taken the step. At one point, I had injured an ankle. I tore so if your foot is down on the ground, this ligament that holds your ankle onto your foot, I shredded it so badly, the MRI looked like I had taken a cheese grater to it. That is the surgeon's words, not mine. And it took about a year before I was confident enough to actually go to the shelter and handle even the small dogs. And after that, it took about 3 years for it to heal. So after my in-office physical therapy was done, my weekly physical therapy 2 to 3 times a week was going to the shelter, taking dogs out to the yard, walking them around the block, and really just getting to know them and having a good time. And then I got certified for cats, and I got certified for the medical side of the shelter, and I just did just about everything over there. At one point, I even worked for AAWL, and that was a fantastic opportunity as well. So a couple years in, our volunteer manager, our volunteer coordinator, got to go over to another smaller shelter called Lost Star Home Pet Rescue. And she brought several of us over with her to revamp the volunteer system. And just real quickly, it was John and Rue and I and another friend named Dennis and a couple of other people. And we kind of scraped the whole training program and built it from the ground up. I was also tasked to put together a dog and cat enrichment program for the shelter. And to this day, it is the #1 program in the state of Arizona. And I am very, very proud of it. I am no longer with a shelter right now. I was in the shelter system, either working or volunteering there for 5 or 6 years. Emily told me it was about 6 years. So that's a very long time. I had a lot of compassion fatigue. And then with COVID at the tail end, it was a lot for my brain to really take in. So I decided that I was going to take a break. So I have been focusing on art ever since then, and it has been truly amazing. I am happier. I am healthier. I have something that I think is kind of magical to focus on because of the way it makes me feel and the feedback I get from fans and friends and family. And let me check the comments. Thank you, John and Rue, for saying the program is amazing. Yes, and my Facebook group for pet enrichment is Budget Enrichment for Dogs and Cats. We do cheapo enrichment of stuff laying around your house so that you don't have to buy expensive Kongs and things. So check out that group. And I feel a lot better being here kind of in my safe little home cocoon and making art. And I have been wanting to make some abstract art for a very long time. Oh, we have somebody else joining us. All I can see is it says Facebook user. If you just said hi, hello, thanks for joining me. Please post your name after your comments so that I can see you. If you sign in with StreamYard, then I'll be able to see your name and see if that's you that's posting. So yes, Rue says that she can even do a lot of the crafts for budget enrichment for her dogs and cats, who are my god puppies and god kittens. So if anything happens to them, I get the babies. It's fantastic. Anyhow, I have met some really incredible people through the pet rescue community who are absolutely wonderful. One of them, her name is Emily Bruce, and she currently works at Lost Our Home Pet Rescue in Tempe. She also has her own betta fish and hermit crab rescue that is home-based for her, and that's called Shell and Fins Rescue. She worked at Sojourner Center, and I helped them set up an enrichment program over there as well because they partnered with Lost Our Home. And Sojourner Center is a really, really great, amazing group that brings in families that are in crisis. A lot of the people there are escaping domestic violence. I myself had to escape domestic violence. Sojourner Center allows those families to bring their pets with them. 80% of people who are in an abusive relationship wait to leave until they can find a place for them and their animal, their pet, their furry friend, their fur family, instead of leaving when they should and when they want to. So part of what Lost Our Home does, part of what Sojourner Center does, is they take in those families with their dog or cat or fish. They've even had like hamsters and fish tanks and a whole bunch of stuff. I see Jamie's with us. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for joining us. And they help keep those families together, including the fur kids. So parents, kids, or parent and kids and fur family. So how can I not absolutely love places that support that? When I was escaping my domestic abuse relationship, I had to take the dog I had at the time to the local pound. And I was heartbroken and absolutely gutted for about a decade over it. And I still get little twinges of guilt. But I had to make a choice. And I had to get the dog to the best place I had available to me. Thankfully, Sojourner Center and Lost Our Home are here in Arizona and can help with that. They both have websites if you want more information. please check out their websites. Rue says that must have been so hard. Yes, it was absolutely crushing. Rue knows exactly how much I bond with my pets, and it was just absolutely shattering. Absolutely. It was traumatic. Traumatic on top of trauma. It was not a good thing. So I posted earlier in the week 3 small paintings that Emily Bruce actually poured. She poured them and then brought them to me, and she said, you know, that they just don't do anything for me. Take them, play with them, do whatever you want with them. So let me grab them. They're right here, and I will show them to you one at a time. Okay. So these are all 8x10s. Here's the first one. I'm sorry there's a bit of a glare. I haven't got the lighting quite figured out yet, since this is my first actual showing lots of paintings. But this one is purples, black, gold, a little bit of red, and it's got a dot mandala spiral that I painted on the front. This is 8x11, and it's on canvas. It is signed and copyrighted and dated and all that kind of good stuff on the back. And Emily did the pour painting on these 3. I did the dot mandalas. This is the first dot mandala I ever did on a pour painted background. And let me tell you, I was completely hooked. I got done with it. I stood up. I took a step back. I looked at it, and I actually did that excited hee kind of giggle, because I absolutely knew at that point that this is what I wanted to do for a while. And it's been since 2020. I think it was kind of early on in 2020, right after the pandemic started. So it's been like a year and a half, almost 2 years. And I love painting these. It makes me happy. So this one, if you purchase it, is $146, and it comes with free shipping in the US. If you purchase all 3 of these together, I have a special price that I'll tell you at the end for the package deal. But this one, but on their own, they're all $146, includes tax, shipping, the whole 9 yards. What was I going to say about this? Please hold while my brain reboots. So this one, yes, this one goes to Shell and Finn's Rescue. So all of the proceeds for these paintings will go to either Shell and Finn's, Sojourner, or Lost Our Home. So this one goes to Shell and Finn's. This little cutie, it's pink and purple. And it actually has some glitter up here on the top that you can see. This one goes to Sojourner Center because they help families with kids, and I thought this would be really cute to have in a young lady's room. So this one is going to go to Sojourner Center. The proceeds will go to Sojourner. And last but not least, this one, the proceeds will go to Lost Our Home Pet Rescue in Tempe. And this is purples and lavenders. It's got a little bit of black in here, down here. So you'll have to see the pictures that I posted earlier for better versions of the colors. But if you wanted to purchase all 3 of them together, I'm giving you a discount. All 3 together would be $438. But today, tomorrow, and Sunday, if you want to purchase them together, I'm giving you a discount, and the total is $395 for all 3 of those paintings. So, Yes. If you need to think on it, think on it. I'll be here. I'll be here till 7 tonight with you guys. And then I've got some other lives coming up. You can always also private message me, DM me here on Facebook, or you can email me, Susan at saholtstudios.com. That's my email address. So you can email me, ask me questions, ask me about more information for those paintings, and I will be happy to provide you with them. Before I go any further, if you have any questions that you want to ask me tonight, please, please, please type them in the comments. I love to see them. I love talking to you. I love the interaction. And speaking of interactions, when you see or hear something that I say or I show you on the screen that you like, go ahead and hit the heart little icon for me, because the heart gets a lot more reach than likes, and I would like everybody to see this, please. And comments are the best, so keep commenting, keep them coming. I appreciate all of the comments. I appreciate your questions, and if there's any piece that I've posted in the last week that you want to see, I actually have them stacked up all around me. Some of them are still in their protective covers because I didn't know which ones you might or might not want to see. But if you want to see something in particular on camera tonight, I will definitely show you. Okay. Next on my list of things to talk about, and I did write myself a list tonight. A lot of times I don't on these lives, but tonight there was so much in my head that I wanted to tell you I had to have a list. So today I posted here on Chaos and Order, art by Susan Holt, 6 paintings, and I called them the Rainbow Sprinkle paintings. The smallest one is 6 by 6. The largest one is 18 by 24. I actually have another one that I want to show you. I have those right behind me. If you want me to hold them up, I certainly will. But the one I want to show you is called Kaleida. So let me grab it.
It says you can't comment.
Oh, really? I'm getting comments. That's weird. All right, my husband just came in and said that it now says that you can't comment. I have no idea what's going on. Take a look. Nope, I have no idea what's going on. It says you're letting you guys comment. I apologize. Tech is weird. So if you can give me the hearts and the likes, can you guys give me the hearts and the likes? Okay, give me the hearts, give me the thumbs up. If the comments come back on, please, please, please comment. If they don't, we could always have comments after this posts, after I finish the live. But I will answer your questions at that point, since apparently something happened.
Click on the StreamYard button in the corner. There's a little submenu that's whether comments are hidden or
not. Chris is walking me through some of the tech stuff. All I have is remove from stream, exit solo layout, and mute. So I don't know what's going on, but there's a glitch somewhere in the system, so I apologize. Just keep hitting those hearts, keep hitting those thumbs up, the likes. If you
only group members can comment.
He says only group members can comment. You're all group members. And I know that. So I don't know what's going on with it. I apologize. I'll have to figure out the tech stuff as we go. So just bear with me, please. So the next painting I want to show you is called Kaleida. I actually framed it. Wow. Here it is. And this piece is 16 by 20 for the painting. And framed, the frame is 19 by 23 inches. but I wanted to show you how these paintings look in a frame. And this one is on canvas panel or canvas board, you might hear it called. And it does fit nicely in a frame. This one has an acrylic panel in front of it instead of glass, but they really don't need to have a glass or anything in front of them because they are acrylic. Acrylic paintings are great for settings where you have some water happening, maybe steam from a shower or from the dishwasher in your kitchen. So if you're looking for a painting for either of those places, acrylic paintings will do fantastic in either of those rooms. I do actually spray coat them so they are even more protected, so that you could definitely put those up in a bathroom or a kitchen. The other paintings that I posted today, I have the Final Frontier, which is 6x6, Magnolia Blossom 6x8, Tolerance 9x12, Chronic Color 9x12, Joyous Revelry is 18x24, and so is Coloring Book Pages. And they are all very colorful. This one is the Final Frontier. And I created this one so that I could celebrate one of the gay pride parades. I think this one was last year. This one was this year, 2021. So I created the pour painting background last year, and I created the dot mandala on top of it this year. I have a lot of friends and family who are in the LGBTQIA plus community, and I adore them. They're all absolutely fantastic people. So I want to show them that I support them, that I love them, that I care for them, that they're important to me. So I've made a bunch of rainbow paintings. And besides, who doesn't like rainbows? I mean, come on, they're so bright and colorful and cheery. So this one is Magnolia Blossom, and I called it that because I think the ends of the spiral here, those little end designs, look kind of petal-like, kind of magnolia-like. I like magnolia trees. They're very pretty. And then this one, ooh, this one I like. This one is Tolerance. There was some stuff happening on the news the day I created this one, and I just think we need more tolerance out in the world for people who cannot do anything about their gender or sexual preference or orientation or any of that. We need to help love and support them. So we need some tolerance. We should not tolerate Nazis, though. This one is this one? Oh, this one is Chronic Color. Yeah. I don't remember what I was doing or feeling when I created this one, so it must have been a hard day. But I like the little spiky ends. Just makes me happy. Oh, and at one point I had my hair all of these colors. It was almost down to my waist, and it was all these colors, and I really, really loved it. The other two are wrapped up. They're bigger, and I don't want to shove them towards the camera. But if you go back and look at that post from today, it's Joyous Revelry and Coloring Book Pages. So those are the paintings I wanted to show you tonight. If you like one of those paintings and you want to buy it, this weekend only, since we're pre-Thanksgiving and pre-winter holidays, pre-December holidays, because there are a lot of them in December, this weekend only for these paintings, these 6 paintings, that are multicolored, I will take 15% off as my pre-Black Friday sale to you. So that is, it's going to be my holiday gift to you guys for these paintings. Okay. We're going to do a giveaway tonight, and yes, these are two of the little sample paintings that I showed. So I have several of these. So if you are in the drawing and one of these does not hit your fancy, we can go through the other ones and you can pick one. These are...
Can't comment.
Can't comment. Okay, still can't comment. No idea what happened. Hopefully tomorrow we can figure it out and commenting will come back on. I can't even click the button that says comments. So weird. Okay. I'm still sorry that you guys can't comment. Okay, now I need to find the share screen, mute, stop camera, share. There it is. I'm going to bring up what they call the wheel of names. Share screen. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I know this looks really weird. And is it letting me? There it is. Okay. All right. Okay, wheel of names up and running. I am very proud of myself for teching this. Gonna wait till I see it actually come up. There it is. So everybody who entered into the drawing, I have put your names here. I'm going to click the wheel. Whoever's name it lands on. Terry Martin, congratulations. You have won a free painting. Woohoo! Excellent. All right. Take that back. I'm going to make a little note so I know who won. And Terry, I will private message you. I will DM you here on Facebook, and we can talk about how you would like me to get your little painting to you and which one you want. Almost done, so hang in there, guys. For those of you who did not win the little painting, if you would like to purchase one of these little paintings, they're $35 each, and they're actually on postcard stock. I wouldn't recommend sending them through the mail because they are raised. The design on here is raised. So I would recommend just framing them and putting them in your house as a nice little piece of art. But if you would like one of those pieces, please private message me. Please send me an email, and we can talk about purchase of one. And as my week before Black Friday gift to you, we can talk about a little percentage off as well, maybe 10% off. So yes, hooray. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost at the home stretch. Thank you for hanging in here with me. Tomorrow, I am having another live. It's going to be formatted differently than this one tonight, but there will be more information tomorrow. Actually, I have. So tomorrow I will be doing, I have my notebook here. Show Me Saturday. So there's going to be things in the studio that I'm going to show you. Paintings. I'm going to show you how I create some of them. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And then Sunday is going to be studio tour Sunday, and I'll give you a studio tour. So both of those lives, tomorrow and Sunday, are going to be at noon Arizona time. And I believe we're on Mountain Standard Time at the moment. Arizona doesn't have daylight savings time, and I'm totally gloating on that right now. It's fantastic. We don't have to try to explain to the dog and the cat that no, we're not an hour late or early with their dinner or breakfast. And we don't have to do that whole groggy wake up and readjust our schedules thing. The only thing it does throw off is some of our Zoom calls and meetings with friends who do have daylight savings time. So that's a little weird to kind of figure out until we get into the flow. I think that Congress should just vote daylight savings time out, and we should just go back to regular time. Everybody else is on regular time. It makes absolutely no sense. So please just do away with daylight savings time. It is horrible. Okay. For those of you who are not going to be able to join me tomorrow or Sunday, my next event that's going to be like this, a 3-day weekend event with lots of stuff leading up to it, is going to be February 11th, 12th, and 13th. If you want to plan now for Valentine's Day for a gift for your sweetie or your parent or your sibling or whoever you love in this world, and you see something you like, go ahead and let me know now, and we can certainly talk about that piece and come up with the winter holiday price if you buy in the next 3 days. My cart will actually close Sunday at midnight for this sale. So yeah, DM me. Oh, I see a test comment. Excellent. So my husband just sent through a test comment. Facebook user says heart. Excellent. Of course, right at the end of the live. So yeah, please mark your calendars for tomorrow and Sunday at noon. And then also February 11th, 12th, and 13th. I have not figured out the times for those lives yet. I'm going to see how well this bunch of lives does. And if people give me feedback of, yeah, I love this time, it's great. No, I need it later. I want it earlier, that kind of thing throughout the weekend, then I will be more prepared the next time I do this. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for being here on my group. Thank you for all the hearts and likes and feedback and comments. I am going to go ahead and get off of here now. I will post this live to the Facebook group if it will let me, because, you know, tech is weird. And if it does not, feel free to post on the group the comments or questions you have for me here on the group, and I will definitely get back to them. Or you can also DM me over in messages. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. And I think that is going to be it for tonight. Thanks for joining me, everybody. And I hope you have a really good rest of Friday night. And I hope you get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great Friday. Bye.